Greetings fellow nerds, welcome to another daily MTG standard ranked video. You know what we do, we play wacky stuff in standard rank, climb up the ladder, and we have fun while doing it. So let's talk about, video games, board games, TV shows, all that stuff throughout the week. So if any of that stuff intrigues you, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. So today I wanted to try out Naya Adventure because there's a lot of good stuff in Naya and we can kind of do some off the wall things here. So we got, first off, Giant Killer, great card, can remove a big threat and comes in as a creature that can stall. Shock for early removal. Edgewall Keeper, no surprise because we're playing Adventure. So Shepherd of the Flock is an interesting pick here, but it's Adventure. It can safely bring one of our permanents back in hand just in case we think it's going to get removed or, targeted for certain things. Shield Breaker, also Adventure, but I'm thinking like Great Henge, Glass Casket to get rid of. Scorching Dragonfire, also another great removal. Banishing Light for a little bit of those cards that our removal spells can't reach. Bone Crusher Giant, no surprise. Cultivate to kind of get the right mana source out. Kazandu Mammoth, aggressive, comes in as a land potentially. Lovestruck Beast. Embercleave, one of our finishers, and Beanstalk Giant, another great finisher. So we got Castle Ardenville, Plains, Mountain, for Forest, some Pathways to help us out, and some of the Triomes to, just in case, to cycle, potentially if we get flooded, or if our mana source just comes in a little strange. So it kind of helps us out there. But yeah. This deck is pretty interesting because a lot of people, they might try to Heartless Act something, and then for a white, you just bring the card back, and then you could potentially cast it as an Adventure again. So we're going to mulligan this, unfortunately, because it's not a good land set here. This we can work with. Let's get rid of a Banishing Light here. So we're going to be a tad bit slow, which... Oh, we're playing against Knights. I love that. I've done a couple Knights myself, so I'm a big fan. So we'll come play tapped here. So we can Dragonfire. Wonder if this is straight up Boros Knights. Wonder if this dude saw my Boros Knights video, which you can also check out. Let's set this for red. And let's just remove this guy. Always the Lord, 100%. And yeah. Oh, Mardu Knights. Also made a video on that. This guy could be taking some inspiration here. This is kind of the problem with this deck, is that it comes in tapped a lot sometimes. So we're gonna be taking some big damage for a little bit. If he plays Knight's Charge, he probably saw my video. I'd be happy because he's playing mana base a little bit differently. I don't play tapped lands because it slows down Knights, which wants to be aggressive. But I can appreciate it. So I'm willing to trade here because I have another Innkeeper and I only have one Adventure card. So that's pretty good for me, I feel. Put the counter there. So this is actually pretty nice here. Decides to cycle. Makes sense. Tells me he's actually happy with what's in his hand if he's cycling. Decides to not play anything. Very interesting. Okay. And let's draw a card. Oh, Lovestruck Beast. Very nice. I think he drew another cycle in. What might be why there's a slight pause. No, he's got a removal spell. Dire Tactics. Great card. Only loses 1 health. Pretty good. Worthy Knight. Pretty good. Makes a bunch of 1/1s. Let's stomped that. I get the feeling Giant Killer isn't going to be doing a whole lot here. So I'm just gonna play the Giant Killer. Yeah, Dire Tactics is good because most of the knights are humans, so I like that choice here. I'm just gonna... I'll attack with a Giant Killer. Could be wrong, but... Alright, play the Love Struck Beast. Sure, let's play the Triumph here. Looks like another Dire Tactics incoming. I am okay with that because he loses 5 life this time around as opposed to 1. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, alright, yep. So he's playing a lot of non-creatures. I only play a couple on it. Well, I play a good amount too, but I don't play like stuff like that. I think the lords are enough, honestly, if you kind of build it correctly. So he was playing like a human knights plus like buffering cards, and you know, you don't need to kind of go in on that. You actually want to kind of remove stuff and then just kind of spam your knights as quickly as possible. So I think that's the correct way to play. At least, you know, I think that's what my video did. So, you know, check that out. We don't have the green source, so this makes me a little nervous, but we have the shock and we have the giant, so I'm pretty content with that. I'm gonna pass as quick as I can to make him think I don't have anything. Hopefully he didn't notice. Doesn't matter now. Oh yeah. Please give me a green source. Please. Please, a green source. This kind of sucks because I don't want to put that into the graveyard. Oh wow. But I'll go ahead and play it. Oh no, we didn't even draw a single land. He's playing a party deck. Oh, I would have taken a land, honestly. And now we got 2 Archfiend's Vessels in there, which I'm not a big fan of, but we have a Banishing Light. Maybe we can draw into the land here. I'm okay with that. Yes! Okay, perfect. So, we're actually in a good place to play this guy. Thinking white in this case, because we have a lot of white cards in our hand. And we can play him. That's the turn. Not sure if he has a way to bring those. I mean, I'm sure he does. Interesting choice. So we'll play this tapped. Bone Crusher. And what's really great here is that we can actually protect our Bone Crusher by bouncing it back into our hand just in case we see a removal like a Heartless Act. And he'll take 2, which would be great. So I'd be pretty happy with that outcome. We'll see what's going to happen here. So again, yeah, I really dig Shepherd of the Flock, honestly. It's just, I think, really good card that kind of goes underrated. I think he attacks for 3 here. Yeah. I don't think I'd be willing to take it right now. Okay, let's go. Alright, not a bad draw. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to bounce my... I am going to end up taking 2, which is a little unfortunate, but... do that. So, yeah, kind of a neat combo. You end up taking 2, but I still like it. Alright. Oh, nice. Okay, so lots of things. Let's get rid of that guy first off. And we can now play the Bone Crusher, draw a card off the Innkeeper. Ooh, Embercleave. And we have the double red, which I'm digging here. And we have a Banishing Light just in case we see something that we're not particularly a big fan of. So I'm kind of... I like where this is going. I might actually banishing like that just because that could ping us to death, and I'm not really feeling that. And we can hold back on the Embercleave. There's no reason to rush right now. Well, I mean, this might not be bad either, per se. He can't activate it for 5, and even if he did, it wouldn't be for a whole lot, so... Ooh, Blood Chief's Thirst, nice. That actually hurts us a little bit. Cultivate, pretty good here. Actually, I'm gonna do the Cultivate, because I can ramp, and I can, so it doesn't matter what we do here. So that Cultivate ended up doing pretty good because we get the Cultivate, or we get the Banishing Light off, and we also ramp faster. Which means Beanstalk is coming in for pretty big. Another veto, okay. Didn't expect that, honestly. Oy, this guy's kind of pinging us a lot here. Take the 2. Ooh, left struck, not bad. So what we can do here, we can attack. So decides to chump block. I'm actually going to play this dude. Because I'm willing to trade. Oh man, lots of pings happening here. We are kind of getting close to danger territory, but not quite yet. So he will actually have to block here. And that helps us get out of immediate ping range. That's pretty good. Let's do this. Just get more creatures out while we can. And we can still do some ramping. Alright, so hopefully we won't draw into too many lands. Wouldn't be awful if we did anyway. Oh, ping territory incoming. But I think we have it. Attack. And I'm going to activate this just in case. Just being on the safe side. Alright, we got it. Whew. Alright, I'm really digging this deck, honestly. Like the weird Shepherd of the Flock Bone Crusher Giant is like you're doing 2 to yourself, but you're potentially removing another creature. So I think taking the 2 is worth it. And also, you know, saving a Bone Crusher from being exiled or from being destroyed is pretty good. So I imagine like the shepherd coming in and he's like, hey, get back here, and then the giant like kind of swats him a little bit. I don't like this because we only have 1 mana source, so we're gonna mulligan this. This is not any better. Oh my goodness, we might have to scoop here. Let's get rid of our shocks, I guess. Yikes, this is not good. Yep, we might just lose this game straight up because mulling to 5, never fun. Well, that's a little helpful, I guess. Maybe he won't block? He doesn't block. Alright, we do need a red source. Oof. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, the next 6 cards were not red sources, so I will take it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. still taking the 1, which I appreciate. I think he thinks we're Selesnya aggro, which is... Well, he saw the Bone Crusher actually, so he should know something's not right. Oh my goodness, where are... Well, there's our red source that's gone. Banishing Light, not bad here. Want to at least get the draw trigger here. Alright. Maybe he won't block still? Oop, well, that's bad. Alright, we still have our 1-1 though. I honestly want to scoop because mulling to 5 is just... That's no bueno. Yeah, I'm willing to scoop here, honestly. I mean, we'll see what happens. Wow, where are all our red sources? No, there's one. Aw. Well, we can do this. We're getting milled like no other. Maybe Phoenix of the Ash would have been nice here. Let's see what happens here. I'm gonna pass because I can play the Scorching Dragonfire later. Yep. Here we go. Alright, so you got a fresh hand, which kind of sucks. Ugh. Ah, so many bad things are happening. Getting Bone Crusher here, which is nice. One mana short. And draw a card. Let it try untapped. That's the turn. So the 4-2 for the 3-1 is a good trade here. I wouldn't mind that at all. I can't believe we're still in this, honestly. It's kind of insane. Alright, gets rid of 2 lands that were going to do absolutely nothing for us. Ooh, pretty nice here. And I'm willing to not do the thing because I can draw a card off Innkeeper. Okay. We can cultivate here. Oh, we're out of basics. Okay. That's cool, I guess. No attacks. Well, that sucks. He milled all our basics. That's incredible. What are the odds? What are the odds of that? Okay, Gargoyle's fine. Well, 2 is bad. Okay. Shock helps a little bit. We can get in there, right? I guess we could attack with the Innkeeper too, but I'm not really sure what that would have done. Yeah, attack us. At least tap one of them. I mean, the fact that we're putting up a fight when we multi-5 is kind of insane. Okay. Alright, and that is game. Well, that was surprisingly very close, I think, given the fact that we were operating off a 5-land or 5 card hand. So I actually think that tells you how decent the deck is, that it was putting up a fight when we mulled to 5. So let's get in for one more, try to end on a W. But yeah, if you're still here, hopefully if you're not subscribed, you've enjoyed the video so far, and you'll consider hitting that subscribe button down below so you have an easier time finding me, because no big channel like Merchant or Covert Go Blue, but I hope that you've been entertained by some uniqueness that I'm trying out. So this is a good keep here. We have access to our colors, so pretty happy with that. And we can cultivate, so we will have to play this tapped to access our red mana. The reason I try not to play tricolors much is because I just don't like the mana base. Honestly, it just seems so inconsistent, but this deck is definitely good enough to try it out, so I don't mind it at all. So we need our white here, and then we can pass. Let's see what our opponent's playing. I feel like this is a control deck for sure. So there's a white, so it's definitely not rogues. So I might just Bone Crusher to the face, honestly. Oh, it's Selesnya. Okay, never mind. We're gonna... Alright, so he's gonna gain some life here, but I'm okay with that. It's actually a pretty good card against Selesnya. So let's get some of our lands here. Let's get our red. So we got a lot of good options coming up. We can ramp once again and then play Banishing Light, or ramp and play a Bone Crusher. We got a lot of good options here. So we're doing pretty well against Selesnya. Looks like this is Selesnya counters. Okay, shock looking really good here. So I'm gonna do the shock while we're here. We're going to Beanstalk, get ourselves a Forest, and get a 1/1. So we only need one more mana for Beanstalk, and I'm not really sure if Selesnya has a good answer to Beanstalk. He could be playing, he or she could be playing the removal spells. This is actually pretty good here, because if he spends all his mana eating, which is exactly what he's doing, we just Banishing Light that out of existence. I wonder if he plays Hunter Guile. I love that card, honestly. Well, eating my graveyard doesn't do anything. We'll play our Lovestruck, because he's a big boy. Get in there. I wish I had another mana to protect the Lovestruck, but I think in this case it's okay. It doesn't look like he's playing any removal spells, so pretty okay with that. Ah, well, see, Shepherd of the Flock could have come in real handy there. Traveler doesn't really affect us here. I think what I want to do is this, and let's actually play this, and we can hold up the Shepherd. We could actually bounce the Shepherd regardless, and then kill the ooh, you know what? That interesting choice there. I'm gonna kill that before that gets out of control. So I'm gonna take 2. Kind of seems weird, but we're ahead in life. I'm actually gonna just get rid of both right now while I can. And we have an Ember Cleave for next turn, which is nice. I normally wouldn't play this aggressively, but I just know how crazy Scoot Swarm can get out of control, so I'm just not going to even try and play that game. And we can get it in for 2. Okay. So he's kind of in top deck say while we're sitting on a pretty good hand here. Oh, of course his top deck is amazing.
This is my paradise.
Well, nothing we can do about that, I suppose. That's fine. I don't mind taking 2. We're good on green, so I'll play this for white. So I'm gonna lose the 1/1, but that's fine. Can still get in there for some good damage.
I will not be quiet.
That's fine. Man, that was an amazing top deck. And now we're kind of in struggle mode. But we do have an Ember Cleave, so that's kind of nice. Just,
Every day is a new mutation.
Here's the Great Henge. Not particularly what I want to see. So, we can, do this. Okay. So we're actually going to do the Swarm Shambler here. Because I want to kill that while I can. Do we Big Giant? I think we can play this guy instead. And ramp a little bit, just to hopefully not draw into any more lands. Realizing we might need a better red mana source here, but that's for after talk. Okay, we're still in a pretty good position here.
We will adapt to any threat.
Yeah, I'm willing to trade here. Makes it much easier for me to attack your Vivian. Ooh, that's really good here. Okay, that's fine. Kind of a weird thing to do, but I'll take it.
Every day is a new mutation.
So let's play our Beanstalk here. Play this for red. No attacks. We're still in a decent position here, and we can Ember Cleave onto Beanstalk Giant, which it doesn't seem like they play like Banishing Light like myself, so I feel like we're in a pretty good position. And they can't fight it either. Okay, draw a card. Yep, I still think we're in a good position. We don't play Ugin, which I'm okay with because then this would be kind of weird, but yeah, I feel like we're in a pretty good position here. And we still have yet to draw like actual cards that help us ramp, so I feel like we're okay. That's a slight problem, but not too bad. Okay. Alright, I need you to stop playing stuff. Yeah, getting rid of the Vivian was so important, and we just kind of missed our window a little bit because they... I can't believe the ambush came in handy here. It's kind of crazy. And we didn't draw our guy who stops artifacts.
Diversity is our greatest
So
strength.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We still have enough to kill the Vivian, so I think we're okay. Maybe not after. Oh, okay, he's just cycling. Oh my goodness, this is the longest turn ever. Thank you. Okay, so let's do this. Is he thinking about the math? I think he should just let the Vivian die personally. Okay, now we have to...
I'm done.
Can play the Mammoth here. And we are actually going to draw a card. Oh, perfect. Thank you. We were looking for you. You're a little late to the party, my friend. So I'm probably willing to chump block that with the Mammoth because I honestly think we're good on land, so the Mammoth has become a chump blocker, surprisingly. He has drawn a lot of cards from Great Henge and Vivian, so a little unlucky, but I think we're still in a good position with a Beanstalk Giant with Embercleave attached to it, so I think we're okay. So he's doing lots of eating here. Oh my gosh. We were just here. Come on. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness gracious. This he drew enough cards honestly to get him out of this, so. Alright, we will. Alright. So unfortunately we kind of just got outvalued. The Vivian top deck that early saved him, so I think we can end it here. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been really fun to show you fun decks. I believe at this point YouTube is showing a video of my most recent upload and a video that you specifically will like, so go ahead and check those out. Hit any of the buttons down below, and hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you for your next NerdPhil.